Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your reading. So, we are here to do money matters. What does God want you to know about your money situation? I have been led to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks for you. So, let us get comfortable and get to work. So, for Cancer, please. What do you want Cancer to know about their money situation? One more. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, we've got fulfilling their end of the bribe. Okay, okay. So let's see, what does God want you to know about your money situation? Okay, so the first card we have is collapse or ruin them, but it was in the reverse. Is correct like this. Okay, so do not collapse or ruin them. And then we have it's a plea for help. Okay, so the underlying issue, we got influencing health or diet. Food consumption. So influencing health or diet, influencing politics. So creating like drama, opposition. And we have influencing movies, so that's talking about acting, pretending, influencing someone to behave a certain type of way. And then we have it's not time to reveal that yet, so there's more being hidden and influencing the soul or spirit to further this one world government agenda. So so you can create disappointment. Okay, so what does God want you to know about your money situation? So God says do not collapse or ruin whoever it is. So whatever you're about to do to ruin whoever or whatever, God is saying don't. And it's a plea for help is coming through, as it will help you if you not destroy whoever or whatever this is that you were planning to destroy. Whatever your end of the bribe is. So you got some kind of secret dealings with someone to collapse or ruin someone, but God is saying you better not. Because if you do, it will create bad karma for yourself. And if you don't, you will create good karma for yourself. So this plea for help is coming through as plea for help for you. So it's like whatever your next move is going to determine how your judgment goes. Because you've obviously done something up till this time. So it's like your next move in this situation is crucial to your quality of life. Choose wisely. And God says, do not. Okay. So, underlying issue influencing health or diet. So that's coming through as mental because everything else is mental. Because you got influence in politics. So it's like for your peace of mind, don't do it. Okay? Because whatever you do is going to have serious repercussions. Even you are going to be caught up in the crossfire. So you have an opportunity to save yourself at this time. And there's other things that's hidden from you that God didn't even reveal to you. So the question is, what is these things? There's a lot hidden that you don't know about. So to help yourself, don't do it. Okay, let's get your next message. So we got doing drugs wanting to show itself. And I'm not even going to look at these two cards. But doing drugs wanted to show itself. What's doing drugs? Well, drugs is actually something that is not healthy for your body. It causes intoxication and degeneration as well of your mind and your body. So when you're doing drugs, you're not in your right state of mind. It clouds your judgment. Take that as it applies to your story. Okay. People do drugs to escape. And it already revealed that if you choose to fulfill this end of your bribe, you will end up in a lot of mental conflict. You will end up in a lot of politics. You will end up in a lot of problems. And you might just turn to drugs in order to escape your reality. And if you have people who depend on you, your work will most likely suffer. Your family life will suffer. Your friendships will suffer. Your own reputation on a whole will suffer. So you will not be who you have ever known yourself to be. You'll be going downward spiral. Don't do it. That's what God wants you to know about your money situation. It's not worth it. All right, let's get your next message. Two more. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we've got it is not going well. This is why I love oracle cards. You can't say you didn't get the message. Even you can understand. Don't do it. So if this bribe and this project, this secret affair, this secret money affair that you're involved in was going good at one point, it's not going well anymore. Okay, so the first card to come out, we have spend quality time with grandparents. Now, grandparents are the ones who have the wisdom. Grandparents are the ones who have the experience. Grandparents are the ones who will guide us in the right direction. The older heads, the wisest, the elders. Spend time with your wise elders. So there's some things that you need to learn, okay? It was this one. I don't remember how they went up. I think it's probably this one. There's a time to speak and a time to be quiet. So listen and learn. Spend time with your parents. Spend quality time with your grandparents. There's a time to speak and a time to be quiet. And then spend quality time with your parents. So who are these people to you? You must know, even if it's not your actual grandparents and your actual parents, you would know who these people are. So God wants you to be observant. And the underlying issue is you must listen to them and then decide for yourself. So you have two opposing energies here. You have your grandparents trying to teach you something or trying to encourage you to do something. And you have your parents. So these are people that you listen to. So the question is, who is guiding you over the cliff that God is trying to tell you, don't go over there? Whoever is saying the same thing that God is telling you, that's the one that you need to listen to. Because this is not a joke. Okay? Listen to the two of them. Listen to these two different people, these two different advice, these two different energies, and then make sure you decide for yourself. Because whatever you choose to do, it's going to affect your life in a major way. We got show gratitude. Listen and then decide for yourself. Show gratitude and sincerely apologize. Why do people apologize? We apologize because we've done something that has offended another. So whatever you're doing, you know it's an offensive thing. And God wants you to know that there is always a choice. So we're not trying to hear that you couldn't do better. We're not trying to hear that you needed to get this money. If you make that decision, you're going to get your money, but you're going to take whatever else is coming with it. So, the choice is yours, but you know the consequences. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going well. This operation is already compromised. It's already on a trajectory to ruins. You're intending to help to ruin someone else, but really and truly, whatever project you're engulfed in, whoever you're working with, they're the ones who are on the path to be ruined. It's going to backfire terribly. You have a chance now to get on the correct side of the law. the universal law. The thing is, you can't fool God and tell God, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that's what was happening, when really and truly within yourself, you know exactly what's happening. You can't fool these judges. You can't fool these lawyers. You can't fool this jury. You cannot escape this executioner. Two more. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, we've got loss of opportunity. You need to let it go. Money is not the root of all evil, you know. Our desire for money is the problem. Money is not evil. People are. Loss of cognition. Your cognition is your ability to perceive things, the way that your brain perceives and receives. Being in your right senses, that's cognition. Loss of cognition means you're not in your right senses. The underlying issue, God is giving you a chance to start over. So whatever you've done to further this agenda up until now, God is willing to shave some of your punishment off. That's what I'm getting. This is a chance for you to start over. So like I said, whatever you've done before, you will pay for it to some degree, but not the way that you're about to pay for it if you choose to continue past this point. Do not continue past this point. Let it go. Loss of vision, loss of money. Stop watching the money. It's not worth it. I'm done. Get your next message. bottom of the deck, damaging secrets. Everybody's gonna know. You don't want anybody to know. Public humiliation. So, we have I want to cheat, but it was kind of in the reverse, okay? So let's see how the energy is meant to be interpreted. It's meant to be this way. Yeah, I don't want to cheat. God agrees with that. Don't do it. God is saying you don't want to do that. I'm telling you, you don't want to do that, Cancer. The underlying issue, I'm tired of that friend or friends. Whoever it is that you're in association with, it's time for you guys to split apart. Or else be ruined with them. Because the truth is already known. You know better. One is tiring. Lying to themselves. So whoever this is that you're working with, they just keep lying to themselves. And you know. You can see that this shit is about to fail. There is someone else. They are with someone else. And are they consulting God? Nope. They don't care what God thinks. They don't care about doing things the right way. They don't care about karma. The question is, do you? And if you do care about God, if you do care about karma, if you do care about damaging secrets coming out about you, you will refrain from playing any part in this thing going forward. You need to be wary of these people. You need to leave these people. Your life is about to change in a dramatic way, whether you do it or you don't do it. The question is, will it change for the better or for the worse? That's your options right now. So your life is about to change in a dramatic way, period. Question is, are you gonna start cleaning this shit up or are you gonna dig your hole even deeper? We will be reading about it later. So let's see. So this is the full deck that I've been guided to bring you your next message. We got 3 more decks after this. Excuse me. But there's method to God's madness, so we're gonna follow the trail and see. It'll make sense in a minute. Seeing a lot of fibrous foods showing up in the deck. I've seen guinea, I've seen pink fruits. I'm thinking lychees and stuff like that. And I'm seeing green lentils. Now what does fiber do? Fiber help us to get rid of waste from our body, among other things. It's like shit it out. Let it go. Keep your vibes flowing, or else be stopped up, blocked off. Constipation. Have you ever had constipation? That's what your life is gonna become if you choose to continue to do that which you know is wrong when it comes to this bribe that you're a part of. Come on. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we've got ripe banana. So something is ripe. So it's like this situation has been, it was first a thought or a seed. It got planted. It was allowed to grow. It was allowed to blossom. So this has been going on for a very long time. It has been allowed to blossom. It has been allowed to bear fruit. And now the fruits are ripe. You know what happens after the fruits get ripe? Even the damn thing lock off. Mad thing. After the fruit get ripe, they fall from the tree. So there's about to be a great fall. Cancer. Don't believe me, just watch. Once the fruit get ripe on the tree, that's it. So it's like you people have brought this situation as far as God is willing to allow it to go. So it's time for whoever the victim or victims are to get their justice. It's done. Turn away. Okay. So this one was first, second, and third. So the first card we have to come out, black foods. Okay. Then we have shrimp. I'm getting the little guy. It was in the reverse. So you see them as the little guy, but they're not. So whoever you've been troubling, it could be somebody who's black or black people. You see them as small and insignificant, but they're not. They're not shrimps. They're giants in disguise. You see them as food. Okay. Yeah, the underlying issue is honey. Like you love to abuse them. Okay, so we got the next cards that came out: light green leaves and pink fruits. There you go, that pink fruits. So this is the beginning. When the leaves are light green, it's they're at a young stage in it. They get darker as they get older. And they got that pink fruit energy where I was talking about the fibrous foods. So this is the beginning of the end. This is the beginning of the clearing. It's the beginning of the purge of the injustice. The underlying, we got honey and we got plum. We got rosemary. So honey is sweet. Honey is healthy. Plums are equally as healthy. And then when I saw the rosemary, I was getting something like an endearing kind of energy, like they're my babies. That's what I'm getting from that. So these black foods that you think are shrimps, they're honey to the divine. God loves them. And you know rosemary is fragrant and sweet. And brown rice, there go that fibrous energy again. It helps to get the bowel moving. These black people, they're here to help clean up. These black sheep, black people, black shrimp, as you call them, or as you see them. We've just been waiting until it's our season to help clean this shit up. Look, another aromatic herb. Thyme, sweet smelling aromatic herb, and coriander, sweet smelling. We're here to clean the crap up. And look at this coming next. Cocoa, just sweetness. Come on. So you see the black people as shrimp. God begged to defer. And God says you will back the fuck off, or you will be made to back the fuck up. Because it's time to clean up. Look at what was coming next. Orange. Sweet smelling, just gorgeousness. God is like, are you mad? Enough! Off with their heads. Back the fuck up. You want to hurt them, God want to protect them. God said, back up now. You've done enough damage to them. Be happy with what you managed to accumulate and leave. Or be removed. Act up, get fucked up. Alright. time for healing. It's a time for putting things right. One more. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we've got I copy you a lot. Interesting. Okay, let's keep that in mind because that could be in so many different ways. I copy you. So duplicate, not the original, just a carbon copy. Okay. Want to be you. Okay, let's get the message first. So we got 1, 2, and 3. So we got I like you a little, but it was in the reverse. It was correct this way. So I don't like you a little. Okay. The next card is I can't invade your space. And we have I love you a lot. Well, if I don't like you a little, it's like I like you a lot. Okay. And we have I copy you a lot at the beginning. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, I manipulate you a little. That's the underlying issue. Manipulating. Okay. I hate you a lot. Interesting. And I can't be honest with you. Oh, so somebody's pretending to hate someone. So I am bi, like I go both ways. This is not sexual, obviously. This is talking about I'm playing for both teams kind of energy. Okay. And I copy you a little and I want you a lot. So what I'm getting is somebody is pretending to play for one team when they actually want to play for the other team. They don't like the other team a little, they like the other team a lot, but they can't invade, or they feel like they can't be the way that they truly want to be, or be on the team that they truly want to be on. And I don't know why this message is coming through kind of like, I don't know who this is. It could be you. So if it's you, well, I'm going to read it like if it's you. It's saying the ones that you're fighting against, you don't even hate them. But you can't be around them, although you love them so much. So you fight against these black people, but yet you love them so much. But you're trying to satisfy the desires of the opposition because you're on the team of the opposition. So that's why you have to play the way that they play, acting like you hate these black people, but you actually don't. And you can't be honest with them and tell them that you actually love them. So you have to be one way around the people that you are connected to, and one way around the people that you're fighting but you don't want to be that way around them. You would actually prefer to enjoy music with them and enjoy food with them and enjoy just time spending with them in peace and love and good vibrations, and but you can't. You think you can't. Choose a side. That's what time it is. That's what God is telling you. You don't have to lie to yourself anymore. God is giving you a get out of jail free card. God is giving you a get out of jail free card right now. So you can either continue to lie to yourself and fight against people that you actually care about and would love to be able to associate with freely, or you could continue with these people who you don't really resonate with for money and lose your soul in the process. Lose your happiness, lose your stability, lose your support, lose your favor with these people that you've been abusing for so long. Be cut out, be cut off. The choice is yours. God is giving you the opportunity to be true to yourself. So you don't even want to hurt these people. You would love to be able to just chill out with them, like, I actually like you. You know, you're actually a blessing. Yeah, because God created them to be. They're sweet. They are honey. They are plums. They are the sweet smelling coriander that makes your salad so wonderful. They're the sweet smelling thyme that makes your chicken, season up your chicken so wonderfully and make it so tasty, or put on your chips or whatever the hell you do with thyme. What else? Rosemary. Come on, we had a rosemary disinfectant that you use to make your toilet and your bathroom and your wherever else you wipe smell so good. Come on, we are life. You don't hate nothing about us, so you need to stop your shit, or else you're gonna lose both ways. You're gonna lose your visa to be a part of us, and you're gonna lose your motherfucking reputation and possibly your life. Definitely your livelihood. You're in a tough spot right now. You're between a rock and a hard place, and this is your chance to make the right decision and help the shit to start to go in the right direction, instead of fucking it up any more than you already have. Imagine that. You don't even hate the people. So every time you hurt them, you're actually hurting yourself. So look how many different ways you're losing. That's why you're gonna end up on drugs if you keep going in this direction. You're gonna lose everything and everyone. Don't do it. Pick your side and stick to it. All right, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, she's not treating me right. Look at that. Is that you not treating someone right? That you actually want to treat right? Silly wabbit. So this came out. It says, I know that I did you wrong. But it was in the reverse, so let's just check the energy if it's meant to be in the reverse or not. Feels correct like this. So that's in the reverse. So I know that I did you wrong. And you flip it in the reverse, it's like, I don't know that I did you wrong. Okay. And that's why God is saying, now that you're being made aware, you get a chance to start over. At the bottom of the deck, just saying hi and I'll be back. So when you're saying hi to someone, it's like meeting someone for the first time or the first time for the day or whatever. And then I'll be back. To be back somewhere means that you've been there before. So that's the second, it's like another chance. So that's like the test coming up. So it's like the next time that you see these people, what are you going to do? Who are you going to be? We got I want you both coming next. So this is you trying to be what you've been paid to be and you wanting to be who you actually want to be because you don't hate these people. So the question is, what are you going to do? At first, you didn't know that you were doing wrong. Now you do. I am too selfish. Everything comes at a price. See how that fell out my hand? I heard rubbish. So, whatever choice you make, got one more deck for you. Whatever choice you make, my friend, you will pay. All I know is your life is about to change in a major way. Whether it's positive or negative, is highly dependent on your next move when it comes to these people, whoever this is, that you've been paid to hurt. God is saying, you didn't know before, but now you do. Maybe people are telling you lies about these people and you thought that these people were actually evil and they deserve to be treated bad. Maybe that's why you did it. And you're getting paid for it anyway, so it's like 2 birds, 1 stone. You get rid of evil and you make some money in the process. That's perfection, but they're not evil. They're innocent people. They're good people that you've been tricked into hurting. Now you know that they're innocent people. Are you going to continue to hurt them? That is the question. If you're brought into court for breaking the law for the first time, you come off mostly with a warning. You may get some punishment, but nothing like you would get if there's proof that you knowingly were committing this crime. Because to be deliberate about committing a crime is a very different energy to unknowingly committing a crime. And therefore the punishments are different. More. At the bottom of the deck, seek inspiration. What is your current inspiration? So seek inspiration. So seek that that thing that's gonna make you go either this way or that way. What is your current inspiration? Is it the best for you to follow? So it's like it's time for you to find a new motive, or to solidify that yes, you want to continue with the motive that you're working with. Okay. So we got several cards to come out. The first card says, read and understand contracts before signing. Read and understand contracts before you sign in them. So before you get involved with things, it's better that you have all the information, know exactly what you're getting involved in. Introduce that new thing in spite of what the critics say. Exactly. So if you don't hate these people and if you don't want to hurt these people, fuck these people that you've been working with under these false pretenses for this long. You didn't know any better then. And you don't have no beef with these people in a real life. So now that the illusion has been cleared from your eyes, introduce that new thing in spite of what the critics are gonna say. And just know that now that you're being friends of the people that you're supposed to abuse, the people who hired you to abuse them are gonna automatically become your enemy. Even if you're not their enemy, they are going to be seeing themselves as your enemy, or seeing you as an enemy, because you don't want to be with them. But it's a small price to pay in comparison to what is about to happen to you if you keep on to hurt the innocent. So like I said, you're between a rock and a hard place. It's for you to pick the lesser of the two evils. The crime has already been committed. The seed was planted, the tree was allowed to grow. It was allowed to flower. It bore fruit. The fruits are now ripe. Next stage is to fall off. The question is, are you going to get picked off, or are you going to actually fall off and go splat? God can either pick you off and put you in a safe place nicely, or you could just fall from the tree and bust up wide, and everybody will see what was going on. Damaging secrets. Yeah. Team up with you know who. Find your team and stick to it. Choose your side and stick to it, Cancer. Understand what you're getting involved in before you do, and introduce that new thing in spite of what the critics say. Team up with you know who. So God is giving you the answer here. God is saying that better if you let go these people that deceived you in the first place and caused you to sin your soul. Now that you know you've been sinning your soul, if you continue to sin your soul, then it tells me what side of the fence you want to stay on, and I'll know exactly what to do with you and where to put you. And it's not going to be pretty. Right now, you can be forgiven because you did not know any better before. The underlying issue is you seeking inspiration. And we got change your look or presentation. Exactly. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Who are you really? Not who people have made you into. Because they basically tricked you. They tricked you into committing these crimes. But now you know. What are you going to do? It's time to change or tweak the beat. Vibration and energy control. Karma control. What you choose to do Changing or tweaking the beat is what you're doing. Vibration and energy control, that's your karma. How you respond to the world around you and how the world around you responds to you. You have the power to change that now. It's time to change your perspective. You were not seeing things clearly, now you are. Now you can't say you didn't know. So it's time for a new chapter so you can get on the right path, so you can get to what is truly for you. You won't be doing it alone. God is with you. If you choose to take care of God's people, then obviously God is going to take care of you and bless you for blessing them. So you can either continue to curse God's people, or you can choose to now bless God's people, and therefore allowing your cup to be filled and running over like them. Because even though you're trying to curse God's people, God is not going to allow it. God will only allow you to go so far and not further. So there's no way that you could win, or no way that these people can win. I don't care how many people they employ. It's not going to happen. Because God's got the whole world in his hands. God's got the whole wide world in his hands. God's got the whole world in his hands. God got the whole world in his hands. Okay, so pick your team, stick to it.